everyone, welcome to Threshold! Let's go around and meet the players!
In this corner, Wayne. Never mind.
I was like, is he gonna do it for everybody?
Hi, my name is Pamela. I am playing Christina Stromo, a human fighter, and I am currently unconscious.
My name is Brian. I play Jamie Something, a half-elf rogue. Question mark, and I am currently unconscious.
I am Josh, and I am playing Rasper Hawkborn, a human fighter who is currently unconscious.
I'm Casey. I play Clarion Jones. I am a 6th level bard, and I am currently unconscious.
And I'm Kevin. I'm playing Vel, elf wizard. I have been beaten within an inch of my life, and am also unconscious.
All right. You guys want to remind us what happened last time?
Yeah, so we went out to the aqueduct to try and stop Tori Oscillax from poisoning the town's water supply like a cackling supervillain with lycanthrope blood. And let's see, we
followed it out of town, and we found human/rat prints.
Yeah, where rats happened.
We defeated the sabotaging of said aqueduct, but then Tori Oscillax showed up the last second and knocked us all unconscious by several means.
Also, Clarion was a werewolf.
Also,
because, you know, it's full moon time.
He ate a guy's heart.
He did. He ate one of the rat people's hearts. It was super gross.
Yeah. Clarion ate a guy. He ate his heart.
Exactly.
Whole thing. All right. Well, you guys are unconscious, so I guess I gotta start us off.
I am not unconscious anymore. In fact, I am a god. You're all fired. Get out of this manufactory.
You guys, Vel, you wake up. You are in a basement. You can see a big iron door that's on the other side. It's a heavy wood door with lots of iron bars across it, and it opens up. Well, it's closed, but it would open up into the room.
Okay.
Big iron hinges. The walls are pretty plain. You can see that there's a lot of materials around this room for making wild magic bombs.
Ooh.
As your eyes sort of adjust to the... Well, they don't have to adjust
dark
to the dark.
vision.
Your eyes can just automatically see the dark. You can see that Oscillax is standing in the corner, and he's watching you from across the room.
Ow.
You're awake.
Yeah.
Good.
I have a headache.
He walks over to you and stands in a shaft of light, his long red robes, and he leans against his tall iron staff.
It's just me in the room with him right
now? No, everyone else is around you unconscious.
Okay, cool. Why did you bring us here? I
brought you here to keep you safe.
I don't understand.
I'm very sorry that you had to have stumbled across here. I respect you and the rest of your compatriots, so I've brought you here so that you're not out there when what has to happen happens next. Unfortunately, because you've thwarted my other plans now, I'm going to have to summon a chaos spirit into the city.
No.
Yeah. I think that's then the only way. Beathoth is waiting for me at the temple. I'm going to go now, but I'm keeping you... You notice that you're all tied up very fast.
Uh-huh.
I'm keeping you here so that you're safe.
Tori, why? It doesn't... Why...
It's the only way that Beathoth and I can be together. It's the only way that she'll love me.
Is it worth all of that?
I seem to think so. Have you ever been in love, Vel?
No.
You guys start to wake up.
I don't think so, but
one day you'll understand, and perhaps if you're in love, the way that I am, you'll understand that you would do anything just to seek the approval of your object of affection.
I think
Is it even love at that point?
Good morning, Clarion. You understand, certainly more than anyone, things that you would do for love. Can you fault me? Would you not do the same for your...
I can't say I would do anything different.
you'd kill an entire city worth of people, Clarion.
If it
Also, I'm
Can't
glad you're
wait.
not furry anymore. Sidebar.
Christine, you have a husband now. Would you not do what it takes to defend him? And for the people that you love? And Rasper, we both know that you would do anything for gold. He looks at Jamie. I can't get a read on you.
I don't think I could ever love somebody who would demand something that ridiculous of me. I think that's a moot point in that case.
Then maybe one day you'll be in my position. I'm sorry. Once I have summoned the chaos spirit and the city is in chaos, Beathoth and I, once she's accepted me as her lover, I'm sure we'll leave. And then you'll be free to clean up the mess and to help the city as much as you can.
There's not even a guarantee that she'll accept you. This is insane,
this is-
Ossilax.
It might be insane, but it's what I have to do. So, please, I just have to ask you this. Whatever happens today, when it's all over and once the city's in chaos, don't let them paint me as some kind of... just make sure they know why I did it.
I don't think that's going to make a difference to the people that you're
It
hurting.
makes a difference to me. He grabs his staff. And he walks towards the door.
Jamie, are you okay?
Oh, it's just so funny. It's just so funny.
He turns around.
He thinks he's a romantic. It's
Not a romantic. He turns around and he stares at you and his eyes light up with his purple wild magic through the darkness. But then they go back. Just goodbye, Vel, everyone.
We're going to try to stop you, Tori.
No, you're not. You're not getting out of here.
We'll see
There's
about
a-
that.
There are a bunch of guards on the other side, and you are all in no shape to fight. If you've noticed, your weapons and armor are in the next room. Room behind this door, which you're not getting out of. He opens it. Goodbye. He closes it, and you're left in darkness.
What are we bound with?
Heavy chain.
Whoa. Okay.
Rasper struggles to get out.
Rasper
I'll
struggles.
punch you! I'll kill you!
Did he take away my components?
Yeah.
Of course he did. Okay.
You guys, Rasper struggles for a moment, the sound of the heavy chain against the floor. As you guys twist and turn, all of a sudden, maybe you guys struggle for a minute, and maybe 25 minutes pass. Then all of a sudden, there's a pounding at the door. Another heavy blow.
Mm-hmm.
The door starts to come off at its hinges. The hinges start to buckle and bellow. There's a shaft of light comes through as a blade pierces the side of the door. There's a small hole now in the door, and it lets in a breeze of fresh air. Finally, the door starts to totally dissolve, and a blinding light shoots through because you have dark vision. So there's now light across the whole thing, and through the door comes Gregory, Kristoff,
I had a feeling.
the procurer,
What?
and 2 shots. And there's about 2 seconds of like, what? And then the procurer looks down at Rasper and he goes, target acquired. And he, boom, like in a couple of quick steps, goes across the whole floor and lifts Rasper up. He's back to his like more humanoid 2-armed form. And he picks Rasper up by the scruff of his neck. And he like readies his huge fist back, but then suddenly you hear an audible 3, 2, 1. Contract expired. he puts Rasper down on the ground and he says, I am the procurer. It is nice to meet you, Rasper Hawkborn.
What?
Gregory steps forward and he says, Kristoff, see if you can't get their chains off. Hey, Christine.
Oh my god, you're here.
Yeah. And 2 shots is like pacing around nervously. He says, okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. We got stuff to do.
How did you find us?
Gregory says as Kristoff starts to, he puts his hammer down. He has a war hammer. And he starts picking at the locks. And he says, hey, sir, it's good to see you. As he starts picking at Rasper's chains, Gregory says, well, after you guys went missing, we were actually able to find out who kidnapped you. Some people had seen some stuff, and so over the last week or so, Kristoff and I, we had been trying to figure out how to get passage over there. We found 2 shots, was actually able to smuggle us in. And Tusha says, yeah, now my boat is in the middle of the bay. It's the only one. And now I find out there's a terrorist. Great. Let's get a move on. And Gregory then says, the procurer is here. He was wandering around Marenton looking for Rasper. So I guess we figured our the goals align. And the procurer nods. Affirmative.
I thought he would have been better at tracking Rasper than that.
I yell out, you twits, he was here to kill me!
Gregory says, hey, I didn't know anything about that.
He interrupted your wedding.
Yeah, I remember that, but I didn't know he was after Rasper. I thought that maybe he could help us. I guess we got pretty lucky then.
Rasper examines the procurer for a minute. He's not moving or anything, he's just sitting there.
He's standing there, his gears are tick, 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 tick.
That's it? Are we through?
For now. Perhaps my employer will read up the contract. But until I converse with him again, I am a free agent.
I see.
Who hired you?
I am unable to divulge that information as part of my contract.
Well, if you're free, does that mean we can hire you?
I suppose. Affirmative.
God.
I look to the rest of the party.
2 shots says,
Well.
all right, come on.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. Gregory says, oh, great. And he picks up his ivory great axe. And he says, so we found, I think, some stuff that's yours in the other room?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. We're going to get it. We're going to get on the boat, and we're going to get the hell out of Nod.
Nope.
What?
We have to stop Tori. He's going to destroy the city, basically, or
Kristoff
something.
finishes taking off all of your chains. He says, yes.
I run over and I kiss Gregory.
He kisses you back. It's very
I
heartwarming.
pat Kristoff. You're getting a promotion.
Kristoff like does a little bullywog dance. He's only like 4 feet tall. Bullywogs are short.
Kristoff.
Okay.
So you were saying about Osculax?
Yeah, he's going to summon a chaos spirit in the middle of the city.
Hold on. 2 shots steps forward. Hold on. What is an Osculax and what is a chaos spirit?
Well, an
Let's-
Osculax...
Brushes his hair back.
Let's just, well, some of us have to don armor, so it's gonna take a minute.
Go ahead.
Oh, that reminds me. And Gregory throws you a pack. Once we've tracked you down here, I guess he doesn't throw it because it's super heavy.
Oh.
And he says, Kristoff, why don't you help the lady get that on? It was supposed to be a surprise, but I guess this is as good of a time as any. Open it, you'll see. So you were saying, Ocelot's Chaos Spirit.
Yeah, so he's the orc guy that's been doing all the chaos things here. Bad guy. He's the guy who tied us up in the room. He's a nice guy, like really, just like.
He's a nice guy. Why did he tie you up?
Because he's like crazy or something.
It's full plate.
Upon seeing this, Rasper turns to Kristoff. Am I chainmail?
We have yes, I have it right here, and he takes it off, and he gives it to you. The procurer just still continues.
Say something like about that promotion. All right.
He was wearing.
I trade him the oversized chainmail for my oversized leather on his shoulders.
He adjusts it. The procurer continues to stand there, just ticking ominously.
A chaos spirit. From my understanding, it's basically a being of pure chaos. It's gonna do. It's bad. Bad.
Okay. So it's bad. Kill a lot of people bad?
Probably, or turn them all into chickens with human feet, or yes, more.
Okay,
yes.
and we have to stop it. Okay. Kristoff says, yes, it's our duty, of course, to stop it. And Gregor kind of shoots him a look and is like,
I'm gonna walk up to the procurer. You don't like chaos, right, procurer?
Negative. The procurer is opposed to chaos on all levels.
Good. Why don't you help us stop Tori Ocelot's from summoning a chaos spirit in the city? Is that agreeable?
You can see some gears turn over in his head. Affirmative.
All right. Yeah. I was totally expecting to be left hanging.
No, he understands.
He has high five protocols. Awesome.
Of course.
High5.exe.
The full plate armor, Pamela, is in Marinton colors. And the breastplate is shaped like a manta ray. In case you're
Nice.
wondering.
Yes.
All right.
Kristoff continues to help you put it on.
Let's see. I'm gonna run to the next room, find a bag of components, go up. All right, are we doing this?
We cannot forget our friend who's in the mansion.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't dream of it. But
What's in the mansion?
There's an old man who has a very interesting, thin, long, curved sword and chains.
He's also capable of forging not of steel. He might be the last person.
Two Shots' eyes go. And he goes, all right, why don't the four of us get your friend at the mansion while you go take care of Ocelot's.
Careful, Gray is in there as well.
Gray.
He's locked in the wine cellar.
That son of a bitch. What would you like me to do with him?
Let him go.
Oh, I thought we were gonna sell him to a different country.
No.
Well, that
okay.
was my vote.
The wrath of another crime lord is not worth it.
Fair point.
Take him on a boat, and then put him in the lifeboat a few miles offshore.
So you want him to take him on the boat with us?
No.
I'll let him go into the streets.
Okay.
Two shots.
That was Gregory. 2 Shots is gruffer, and he does this with his hair.
Sorry. Well,
All right. So the four of you are going to go
yes.
get our.
Oh, and we'll meet you back
Our friend.
at the boat.
Great.
Okay. Good. He's a little.
The procurer goes,
mistrustful.
objective acquired. Missing information. Where is the mansion?
Near the Pentagon. And
No,
there's
it was
also-
near the Great Pyramid, right?
No, it's near the Pentagon.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was the end.
No, it's
Pyramid.
pyramid.
Target acquired. And the procurer immediately just starts.
Okay, thanks,
Walking
Procure.
away.
He's
He does
So-
that.
yeah. So Gregory, anyway, he's kind of mistrustful, but I don't, just his name is Angzi. If you can maybe try and use that to soothe him. Don't let the procurer hurt him or do whatever procurers do with people. I don't know.
I think the procurer will just procure him.
That's probably true.
These guys are going to release.
Yes, and we're going to get Oz.
All right. I just throw in just a and keep his hands bound, just because it'd be fun. He deserves my sympathy.
Kristoff salutes too, and he says, "Yes, sir." And he has his hammer, and he still wears the hat with the feather in it.
Of course.
Yeah. Gregor says, "Okay, we'll go. Good luck. We'll see you at the boat, right?"
Right.
All right. He kisses you. Good luck, and they run out.
Okay, let's
After
go.
the procurer, who is now like walking down the street. There's a quick scene where the procurer looks at a Nottish peacemaker and like tilts his head like confused, and then adjusts and keeps going.
Okay, let's go find Oslax.
Yep, they'll probably be towards the middle of the city.
I was going to guess the temple. Where else would you summon a spirit?
Well,
I'm pretty sure he said the temple.
yeah. What?
He said the temple.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Other stuff happened. I just wanted to remind you.
I thought he did. Yeah. Okay. Away we go.
You guys you equip yourself up and you run to the temple.
I'm literally just holding a big sack full of components at this point. I'm
I
not
imagine
bothering to pack it out.
You look
Unpack
like
it.
Nabbit
Yeah.
from Super
Kind of.
Mario.
Kind of.
Like a weird elvish Santa.
Like, yes.
Well, Santa is an elf. He's a king elf.
He's king of the winter elves.
Yeah.
Sure.
That just happened.
Yep.
So you guys run across the city to the temple. As you get there, it maybe takes you about 15-20 minutes to run to get there. You make it, and you see that out in front there is a balcony opened up on the top, and Beathoff is standing out there. She's glowing with a wild magical energy as Osulax stands like on the balcony before, again, Romeo and Juliet style, and he's doing a summoning ritual as wild magic arcs and crackles across the whole square. You also can see that around him in a circle are the three priestesses of Zhao, and they seem to be protecting him with a spell.
Okay. Well, I guess we need to take the priestesses out first.
Got anything big that can hit him?
Yeah.
I do.
I could throw something
Hey!
at them, I guess.
Everyone get out. Get out of the shot. I have to talk. To Jamie.
Do we hear this?
Yeah. No, you hear this. Get out. This is in Jamie's head.
Hello? Who's that raspberry?
Jamie, you hallucinate yourself in a study. There's books all over the place, and a man in a suit and tie sits in the corner. He's sipping a small cup. He's drinking from a small teacup. He says, "Oh, Jamie, you finally got here. I've been waiting forever." Hi.
Where am I?
This is a sidebar. Hey, could I get one of those little lower third things? Great.
What is a sidebar?
We've separated ourselves from the normal space of the game so we can have a quick conversation before jumping into the exact same moment.
Okay. So I'm dead, right? Like something
No,
horrible happens.
you're very much alive. We've just simply halted time so we can talk. So we can hash out the details.
Oh. Okay, well, let's talk. Can I have one of those drinks?
Yes. He hands you a teacup, He says, "Be careful, it's very hot."
Oh, okay. This is delightful. What is this?
It's winter tea from Coffee Bean.
Oh. It tastes almonds.
Yeah. So, Jamie, I know we've been talking. We've had the opening foray into this negotiation. A few times. So I'll just get down to brass tacks. I'll formally introduce myself. Hi, I have a lot of names. Osmodeus, Crawling Chaos. They call me Meta, but you can call me Jeff if you want.
Okay. Jeff the Bullywog God?
It's sometimes.
Okay.
Or Meta if you would prefer. Let me just cut to the chase. You need a new patron, and I need a protagonist.
Okay.
Okay, so
the protagonist is the
you are a protagonist.
I'm the protagonist.
Yes, you're one of the 5 protagonists. Yeah. And if you're on my side, then I've just always wanted one.
Then you're the protagonist too?
No. You stay the protagonist.
I'm the protagonist.
You're the protagonist.
So it's like a main.
And character? I could be your new patron. But you just would work for me.
Okay, what's the skinny? What's the deal? Why do you need a protagonist?
Okay, so I have 2 sisters.
Okay.
Nara and Dika.
Okay.
And they gang up on me all the time.
Sure.
But if I have a protagonist, that means I'm going to come up on top of both of them, because that makes them antagonists. See? And the story always flows in the favor of the protagonist.
Okay. All right.
You're getting it. You're getting it. So here's the deal.
Okay.
You work for me. I give you power. This is the season of love, and we all know that's what Jamie loves. Power.
Oh. I enthusiastically accept.
Great! Well, shake hands. Get ready, camera 2. And camera 3. It's a deal, Jamie.
It's a deal.
You got all your powers back. You're a level 5 level 5 warlock first level row, right?
Levels, yes.
You got it now.
Sure, yeah.
Great. All right. So we're gonna bring the rest of the cast back in, and you're gonna have your powers now, and it will be like, "Does this all happen in an instant?"
Perfect.
Great.
I love that. This is fantastic. This will work well.
Great. I'm gonna look forward to patroning for you.
Don't patronize me.
All right, come on back in, everyone.
I imagine like darkness fades away.
I'm breaking all the rules today.
God.
So back at the temple.
So I guess I could just, like a lightning bolt if we could get them to line up, or I don't really have any big explodey things. I don't know
fireballs?
if I didn't bother to pick that one up yet. I haven't quite worked out the mechanics of that one.
Jamie, you feel the power coursing through you.
Yes. No.
What?
This is what's going to happen.
What does it look like?
Did Jamie just go crazy?
They're talking about that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden, I just reach out my hand, and then all of a sudden, a new focus shows up in my hand. It is a ring. It has a big emerald on the ring.
What have I done?
And then
We weren't gonna let him do that.
Keep going.
And then I shoot out my hand, and 2 Eldritch Blasts shoot out of my hand because I am level 5 now, and I get 2 shots at level 5.
Great. Are you attacking the priests?
Yes.
All right, everyone roll initiative. Let's do it.
6.
Great.
13.
That's a standard Christine number.
Yeah.
I do you one better. 5.
That's one worse.
One better in the scheme
I'm sorry.
of
Wait,
worse.
Jamie, you have
Oh, yeah.
13.
13.
17.
Ooh, big money bill.
Yeah, that was fast.
What do we got, Claire?
11. 11.
Okay, fire your Eldritch Blasts, Jamie.
So
I bet I've missed saying that.
I rolled. I have two Eldritch Blasts because I'm 5th level. I roll both separately, yes.
No, it's it's a spell. Does the spell require an attack action?
Yes.
Yeah, then roll them each separately if you're attacking 2 different targets. I don't know if that's correct, but that sounds right to
We'll
me.
see. One is 14. One is 13.
They are both gonna hit.
Perfect.
So there. Let's. Do you guys want to use the miniatures, or do you want to just do this in your heads?
I think this. Yeah, I think this.
I'm fine
pretty
keeping it
head-
conceptual.
headspace.
Yeah.
Great.
All in the head.
So there's the 3 of them in a circle. There's the chief priest, and then who I don't remember her name, but you guys
Right.
talked to her for a
Right.
little bit.
Her name is Wolf Faldelar.
Faldelar.
That's what I wrote.
Wolf is the title. Great. Wolf
Faldelar.
Faldelar. Perfect. And then priest 3. Okay, great.
So I'm gonna shoot 2 blasts at the 2 lesser priests.
Perfect. Let's see it.
Okay. Because it's agonizing Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
One is 6 damage,
Okay.
and one is 4 damage.
Cool. Awesome. It's good to be back. Welcome back to Spellcasting. All right. We're at the top of the order. The first priest. Here are my spell cards. The first priest that you saw, like the chief priest, Faldelar. She kind of looks over at everyone's direction, and she's going to cast a spell on herself. You see her sort of pray to her chaos god, and out of the ground, divine magic, guys, it's coming. And about out of the ground for about 15 feet, a bunch of spirits come out of the ground, and they start circling around her. She's got that up. And then she's going to come to about you guys, so the spirits are just in front of you. And she looks at all of you and she says, "Turn back now. This is nothing that you can stop." One of the priestess that you hit with the agonizing Eldritch Blast is going to wince in pain, and then she's also going to stain where she stands, also whip her magic up, and her spirits come swirling around her. Vel.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still
That's fine.
sorting out my stuff here. There's my spell cards. All right, I'm going to kind of I'm just gonna walk over, fiddle around in my bag, pull out something gooey, and slap Rasper on the back with it, and he's gonna grow.
Hey!
Rasper's big.
Big Rasper. Get him. Also, the little stone in Rasper's chest starts to glow slightly.
I don't notice the glow yet.
Yeah. He gains resistance to lightning damage.
Great.
I wish I had that.
Jamie.
Jamie sees this spirit bitch, and he's all jazzed up. He's ready to go. So he's gonna take this time to go. I wonder where I can hurt her the most, and cast True Strike.
Okay.
So I get advantage on my next.
Perfect. You
next thing.
True strike it up. The other priestess, she is going to pull out a small little holy symbol it's like a rotating. It's like a many-pointed star, many-pointed chaos star of Zhao, and she is going to flick it into the air, and a whirling blade starts flying around her, making a spiritual weapon. Great. That's that. Clarion.
I run forward and I say, I think I got a pretty good grasp on what you guys would fear most. And as I cast fear on them, and it's images of the plane of law.
Awesome. So I make. What do I do?
So it's a 30-foot cone. So I think I'm hitting all three priests
Yes.
and Oslax.
Are you? Okay, great. Oslax is in another world, but what kind of save is it?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. Woo. 12.
Nope.
Okay. So one of them makes it, and the other two are gonna fail.
Okay. So the one who makes it flees in terror until they can't see me anymore, and then they get another saving throw.
You mean the two that?
No, the one that fails that runs away.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Only one made it. Two of them failed.
Okay.
Okay, great.
So they don't get another saving throw until they can't see me anymore.
Perfect. The two priests 2 and 3, they look in terror and they run inside the temple, leaving just the main priest with her spirits whipping around her, up and around. And I guess I roll.
Now there's only one. Get him, Rasper.
Osylax continues to chant as Beothoth continues to grow and bubble with chaos magic. Christine, you're up.
Great. I'm going to turn to Jamie. He's like, we're talking about that later. And I'm gonna just run into the spirits and try and attack.
Awesome. As you run into the spirits, make a wisdom save.
Boy.
You walk into there and you can hear them as they slip in through the cracks of your armor.
There's a Christine roll. 5.
You can hear them as they go across your armor. It burns with holy light, and you take 9 damage. And so you're in.
Okay. Can I try to make a second
Yeah.
attack?
Did you make your first attack?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Great.
Okay. So first
Yeah, that just
attack.
happens when you walked into the spirits.
14.
14 hits.
Oh, let's roll a d20. 9.
9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And then is she holding like a holy symbol of something?
She has a holy symbol around her neck.
Can I try and disarm
Is it just
her?
like an old sock or something?
No, it's the many pointed.
Oh, okay.
The infinite chaos star.
Had to check.
An old sock.
It's just likely to be that as an actual holy symbol. These guys.
Can I try to make a disarming attack? Since I hit her?
She doesn't really have it in her hands, but yeah,
Okay.
you can make you can do that. Sure.
Okay, make a strength check.
Okay. She fails. She's not holding on to it.
Okay. Then as I do my first attack, I cut the string around her neck and it falls to the ground.
Holy symbol falls to the ground.
And I kick it away from her. Second attack. 19 to hit.
Yeah, 19 hits.
And I add my superior die to the damage roll. 10 damage.
Woo. Ouch. She looks hurt. She kind of clutches herself. Rasper.
Rasper, the world shrinks around him as he grows to a dozen feet. I'll never get used to this. His shovel is now the size of a garden trowel. You're in the streets, right?
Yeah.
All right. Is there like a cart and oxen wagon near me or something like that?
There's a cart. There's no ox.
Great. Is the cart
I'll
filled?
bite.
Is the cart filled with anything?
Hey,
Perfect.
It's beneath one of those ledges with the pigeons on it.
the Jamie Hughes using.
He picks up the cart and he grabs it by a corner and uses it as a hand weapon.
Great.
Yeah, a couple big steps, boom, 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 and she goes for one of the closest priestess.
Great. As you step into the swirling stuff around her, make a will save as they
All right.
fly up your body.
That's
trying to burn
What are will save?
You,
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving
Make a
throw.
wisdom save.
Ah,
So whopping
No, wisdom.
-1.
Wisdom.
Oh, wisdom, sorry.
yeah. 17.
17 is gonna pass.
All right.
Raspy don't care about no ghosts.
So you are only gonna take. Ooh, it's gonna be a lot. 10 damage.
Oh. That stings my will.
Starts to burn you up.
And he thrashes her with a cart, which he's proficient in cards. Oh,
Not that proficient.
not that proficient, but he's going for 2 cart attacks.
She dodges the first cart attack.
26.
Yeah.
Something?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What should I roll for a cart?
It's just a D4.
Improvised weapons. Yeah, do D4.
Except for an additional D4 because you're big.
Yes, you do get an
Oh,
extra
I should have
D4.
rolled advantage on that first roll.
You should have.
But you,
No.
you
No.
won.
Roll the D4.
No, I missed,
Roll the
I
D4.
missed the first one.
Oh, the D4.
Add those numbers together.
D4.
4, 5, 6, 7 plus my strength. 12.
You hit her with the cart, and she goes backwards and falls unconscious.
Do the spirits dissipate?
Yeah. Well, they're still kind of swirling around her body, but they're not big, large. No, actually, yes, they do dissipate. Concentration.
Yep.
All right. We're moving on down. We're back up at the top. Now would be where the second, because they can't actually
can't see
run.
me.
They can't run until their turn, right? The two priests that you.
They dashed on their
Feared.
turn, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that now is when the first one dashes away. Vel, you're up.
Oh, okay.
The third one is there, and she looks terrified at Clarion and his procurers that are marching towards them in infinite law.
What does the bubble around Oscillex look like?
It's not really a bubble. He's just
Okay.
glowing with.
He's just glowing.
glowing with energy.
Okay. See them turn to run, and I'm gonna try and throw a thunder chromatic orb at Oscillex
Okay.
to try and break his concentration. Loud noises. 15, 14.
Your chromatic orb flies in his direction, and it just sort of bounces off as long as the priests are living. Their life is tied to his to his shield. Zhao is protecting him. She wants her chaos baby in the world.
Not chaos babies. All right. Damn it, we do need to take out the priestesses.
Jamie.
Oh, take out the priestesses. Let me give this a shot.
Oh,
Is
you
he
have
scaring anyone else?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Let's try this for a shot. Witch bolt out of my
All right.
hands.
New spell. I love it. What do we have to do?
What
What does Witch Bolt look like?
Witch bolt is a coursing proponent of green and black lightning in my hands.
Uh-huh.
And then I shoot at her, and it kind of like hits her, but then like kind of coils around her.
Okay.
And since I did 2 strike last turn, I have advantage on this one.
You sure do.
And because she's within 5 feet of another enemy that's not me, I get a sneak attack on her. And I haven't attacked her yet.
Oh my god.
I sneak attack is on attack rolls. I'll allow it for now.
Sure.
We'll look it up later.
Sure.
13.
13 hits.
Okay, which bolt is it? D12.
Oh wow.
Oh, it doesn't cry itself to sleep at night.
And a D6.
Uses for the D12.
D6 for sneak attack.
Oh!
It was I need to roll off the book.
Dika's mad at you.
Yes. That is going to be 8 damage.
Great.
I
This is the one who hadn't run away yet, but who was afraid, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She gets hit by the witch bolt as it wraps around her and starts to squeeze the life out of her. She's gonna shake it off and she's gonna run inside the temple, calling, "They're here! The lawful, the horrible creatures of law!" And she's gonna run inside. Clarion. I think they're both inside now. They're both inside. They both can't see you, so they get
Wisdom
saves.
saving throws. Yeah.
Right. 20 and 13.
20 makes it. 13 doesn't.
Okay. So then
What
this
can you
one
use it for?
will be okay. Clarion, it's still your turn.
So one of them hasn't come out yet.
Correct. Neither of them have come out yet. They're both inside.
I pull out my hand crossbows and ready for first person to come out.
Awesome. Ocelus continues to chant as the ground around him starts to warp and bubble as the chaos baby is starting to be birthed into the world. You can see Viathatha starting to grow large and become the chaos baby.
Oh no.
Christine.
Gross. So does Christine know that the 2 priestesses' life forces are tied to the shield?
Yeah.
I yelled something to that effect.
Then I'm
when
gonna run after them and just kind of like fling the doors open and attack.
Awesome. You fling the door open that's I think going to be your action to move all the way there and then open
Okay.
it. You open the door and you can
Come at
see
me.
one of them cowering in the corner, and the other priestess looks like she's come to grips with the procurator. She says, "All right, come on, come and get it." Rasper.
Rasper charges in behind her, and who's in the immediate? What enemies are in the immediate vicinity? Like, what does he see?
There's Ostulax who's chanting. There's Beatheth who's up on the thing. There's Christine and Clarion who are both pointed towards the door to the temple, where you can see one of the priestesses is cowering in the corner, and the other one is like getting ready to fight.
Great, I choose that one. Right. Rasper grabs the edge of the cart and spins around.
He's still got the cart.
Let's go at the right time, maybe.
All right.
13 plus.
It's gonna
Yeah,
hit.
Yeah, it
21.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. A cart goes flying. Oh, that's right. Big. 6 plus 5. 11. Yes, 11 damage.
11 damage.
Rasper, you
but wait,
have a big
wait.
shovel.
But the cart is really, really heavy. Because I get an extra attack.
Well, it's a thrown weapon,
Yeah.
so you don't have
is
any
it
more
zero?
ammo with the cart.
Oh, okay.
You're out
That's
of
right.
carts to
That's
throw.
right.
The cart hits her and explodes, and she kind of splinters everywhere. Christine, it barely misses you as this cart comes flying through the door and skids across the temple, come into a halt. She's down. The priest who's right in front, she still has her spirit guardians out actually, and so she is going to summon her own floating magic spinning wheel,
Okay.
and it's gonna come at you. Oh no, you poor thing. 7. The spiritual weapon spins and hits you and sparks against your armor as it flies away. Make a will save because you are going to be close enough for the spiritual guardians.
5.
God.
Ooh, ouch. 18 damage
Oh.
as they burn you up. And then she is going to actually try to hit you with her... She has a mace, and she's going to try to hit you with it. 9.
No.
Boom!
Clank.
Harmlessly against the armor. But you do notice that you can see that it's glowing with divine energy as she tries to hit you. And so she's really upset that it doesn't hit. And she says, Zhao will see you consumed. Vel. Will Zhao see them consumed?
Maybe.
Such
all right.
confidence.
Having seen Rasper and Christine go in after those two, and seen Rasper throw the cart through the doorway, Vel's still going to be turned on Osylax. He's trying... I'm going to use one of my new spells. I'm going to try and cast Dispel Magic on him. So he's going to pull out a tiny pot out of his sack. He's like, I did have one in there. And he's going to slide it along the ground towards him while he chants. And there's going to be like sort of an inward suction that tries to suck any magic off of him.
Ghostbuster style.
Yeah. I was going to try and do it with the swirling spirits, but they got knocked out too quickly.
No.
Yeah.
The tiny pot slides under him, and you can see some of the magical energy.
Yeah, if you want to know, it automatically ends in a third level or lower, and then other things roll on him, and
it's gonna just suck the ward right in, and then the pot just like crunches itself to a tiny cube.
Yep. And then the red light on it lights up. Wait, no.
You see Osylax now that his concentration has been broken, and he is gonna like turn his head to look over in your direction. And he says, "Vel,
I told you we'd stop you."
Jamie, you're up.
Oh, did someone's ward go down? Oh, how funny is that? How funny is that?
We're gonna need to talk.
Inside Ostylax's head, he hears my voice just start to laugh and laugh. And there's just unstopping laughter.
What save? What do I get?
You must do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I missed Brian's spell descriptions.
Oh,
in
6.
their own way.
Oh, you fail. You fall. What do I roll? Yeah. If you fail, you fall prone, becoming incapacitated, unable to stand.
Whoa!
As the thoughts of laughter, and Osylax starts to laugh and like madly.
Great. He falls down to the ground. He drops his staff.
Wait, is he intelligence +4?
Is his what?
Is he intelligence 4 or higher?
Yes.
Oh. Never mind that.
What happened
It
there?
does not affected.
Oh.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Wait. 4 or higher intelligence isn't
Intelligence 4+ isn't affected.
Whoa.
Oh, weird.
Well,
He
look
can
at
hear
Osylax
the.
in his big brain.
What spell?
It's Tasha's hideous laughter.
Wow.
That's interesting. Are you sure it's not 4 or lower isn't affected?
I thought I wrote higher.
It might be lower because then they just can't understand. Well, let's.
I do want to have a look at that real quick.
Yeah, because that's
Just
important.
because I don't want to hand wave it if you do if he is going to go prone. That's a
Tasha
big
said
deal.
this after a creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less is
Yeah, because they
isn't-
can't.
I thought so.
Because they can't understand what's happening.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Typo.
Never mind, then that happens.
He grips his brain and he drops his staff as he falls to his knees, clutching the sides of his head as Jamie's hideous laughter echoes around inside of his brain. Christine.
Do I see that or?
Yeah. No. Your back is. You have your back.
Okay. Then I'm going to attack the priestess in front of me.
Great.
Whew, thank you. Well, he gave me a 6. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus dice.
Yeah. Please God, that hits.
13 damage. First
To
attack.
she goes down.
Okay.
Tell me how she goes down.
So she.
Oh, but you did start your turn, so make a wisdom save.
17.
You only take, half of 17.
6, 8,
9. 9.
Rounded up or 8 or 9, rounding up or down.
Do 9. You're
Okay.
beefy. The spirits attack you again as you strike her down. You come hard with your knot of steel sword, cutting straight through her spiritual weapon and just cleaving into her.
I'm
As she
also
falls to the ground.
going to take a second wind.
Okay.
I regain 8 HP.
Rasper.
Is there only Oceolax left?
There is a cowering priestess who's
Um,
still afraid, but I think she's going to get another save here in a minute. But
He ignores her, so otherwise it's Oceolax. though.
correct.
All right.
Prone on the ground.
Laughing, terrifying.
Not laughing. He's laughing because it's so funny inside his head.
Rasper walks up to him with his garden trowel, and it's nothing personal, and whacks him across the.
Great, you have advantage.
Mm-hmm. And
You
you're,
have
you're,
disadvantage?
you're
Or-
still
Oh, no,
big.
you wouldn't be. Advantage. Oops, 9. 23.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. No, I'm using the shovel.
You still get an extra d4.
Oh,
It's
that's right.
size-based.
That's right. I got a reroll on a 1.
Yep.
2, 4, 9, 10.
Great. Since I'm taking damage,
12,
I get
13.
another save.
You got to save against my laughter with advantage.
Okay. Let's do the damage first. There's my
Okay.
pen.
13.
Let's get this party started. 13. Great.
His laughter is done.
And
Save with advantage.
Save with advantage. Wisdom.
13.
Yes.
Is it what's the DC? What's your spell save DC?
Oh, my spell save DC is 13. So.
Great. So as Rasper hits him on the head, snaps him out of the laughter, and
does Rasper keep?
yeah,
does
you
he
still get
attack?
the
Alright.
rest of your turn.
I'm like making burgers. I'm like, like flipping and then. All right.
Oh god.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
27,
whatever,
8.
Well, what is it?
Let's see. It's 26.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can shield
Yeah.
it.
That's right. That's right.
Not quite that.
26. 6, 7,
High. He's got the toasto.
12 plus 1.
Yes.
7. Yeah. 12.
Awesome.
Wait, yeah.
13.
Oh, yeah, sorry, 13. Because, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Great. You hit him again, and he is pissed. This priest is gone, so Val, you're up.
Vel, as that whole event transpires, Vel looks over at Jamie and says, "What did you do to him?"
What? I told a funny joke. He thought it was so funny.
Ugh. And then he's gonna wave Jamie off for a second because he sees the staff lying on the ground over there, and he remembers how important it is that he separates him from that. I'm going to cancel big on Rasper, so after that chain of attacks, and I'm gonna haste myself, and I'm gonna dash towards the staff and kind of make a dive for it and try and pick it up.
Awesome. Great. You run towards it, and you pick it up.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try and use whatever of my movement is left to get some distance between me and him again.
Great.
And that's gonna be my turn.
I'm gonna use one of Oceolax's legendary actions
Nope.
to stand up, and he's going to move just to like back up a little bit
Mhm.
to put some distance between everyone and him. That was Vel. Jamie.
Jamie sees that Oceolax does this, and he is just going to take the opportunity to not any sort of attack of opportunity, just to shoot Eldritch Blast at him. But he's gonna do it like a double shooter.
Okay.
I'm so happy.
It was a long time coming.
It was a long time.
All right, one is a 23, one is an 11. No, yeah, 11. 22 and an 11. Sorry.
11, no, 22, yes.
Okay. D10. Just the one, I believe. 1 damage.
One damage?
I think so.
Oh.
Do I add modifier?
Do you have agonizer?
Oh, I do have agonizer, so it's 4.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that should add your modifier to it.
Yeah, it's 4.
Awesome. It just kind of fizzles up him a little bit. The last priestess is going to get another save. If she doesn't make this one, I'm just going to cancel her out of this battle. 9.
No.
She runs further into the maze without any hope, and it's enough that...
She stands on a rake head and it kills her.
Yes. In the perfect in the chaos world.
It's just like claw.
So she's gone. Clarion, you're up.
Perfect. Osalax. She never loved you.
Oh, cutting words.
I'm doing
Dissonant
dissonant
whispers.
whispers. That's rattling around in his head, and Pamela feels rather inspired by this.
What do I make?
Wisdom.
But Pamela feels inspired by you, like, horribly.
12?
No.
Yes.
Okay, so damage.
Man, also like having a hard time with the saves.
17 points of psychic damage.
Holy
Wow.
mother.
That like really hurt. It's like deep into the heart.
It did. Like,
Okay.
this is... Hearing this from Clarion, like... Osulax is pissed. And he looks at Clarion now that he has some space away, and he says, "You shut up!" And he's gonna thunderbolt you.
And wait. I think
Oh, do I need to make a save?
No. You run away. You're
I'm
if available
appeared?
to move. Yeah, on a failed save, take
Oh.
3d6 psychic damage. Must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows for you.
Okay, so he
dashes away.
He dashes away, and
But he
then
can still.
he'll turn around,
Yeah.
and then he will. So he has
Yeah.
pretty far distance.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna lightning bolt you. Is anyone else grouped around pretty close to Clarion?
No.
Within
No.
5 feet?
I think because I've been.
Dex save.
Dex save. I'm proficient in those. 17.
You're in the take half.
Yeah.
Proficient in dex saves? I didn't know bards were. That's cool.
Well, what else would they be good at?
I guess
besides
that's
charisma
true.
saving throws.
I guess that's true. Fair point.
There we are. All right.
Oh, maybe wisdom or something. Yeah.
Big monies. No whammies.
That was gonna hurt.
It's 8d6 damage.
Yeah. Half
You're
of.
taking half of
Yeah.
8d6.
Half of
damage.
25. So
12?
I keep getting these horrible
12
odd
or-
numbers.
12 or-
12.
Yeah.
12.
Over 13.
As you nearly dodge, but the lightning ripples itself over.
You keeping track of your hit points on the table there?
Yeah.
All right.
Because my pencil seems to have eaten itself.
Oh, I hate it when my pencils eat themselves.
Christine.
Great. I come out of the temple, looking kind of worse for wear. The spirits. Yeah. Less than half. Worse for wear. I'm going to. I'm gonna run up to Osalax and try and just take him down.
Okay.
24.
24 is going to hit.
11 damage.
Cool.
Second attack. 18.
18. He's going to put up his hand, and he's going to catch your sword with the shield and
Okay.
deflect it off.
So I go for one, and I get him. And when I try to bring it back down, he just shields it and moves it.
Okay. That was all Christine?
Yep.
Rasper.
That's all I've got.
Rasper.
At the end, he's gonna use one of his legendary actions to cast. He's gonna just grab out at you, and he's gonna cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Do you want to make a save?
I get advantage because you're in armor, right?
Copycat.
Can I make a save?
No, it's a touch attack.
No, it's touch attack. Well, not touch attack.
Well,
it's an
yeah.
attack.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
a
advantage.
close spell attack.
Um,
You do have advantage because of the full plate, though.
yeah. Like 25.
Yeah, that's enough.
Um,
I really hope I don't go down for this.
Should have given Christine that philosopher's stone.
you take 1 lightning damage
Okay.
and can't take reactions.
Okay.
That was at the end of Christine's turn. Now it's Rasper's turn.
Alright, Rasper's closing the distance between him and Osteolax. And baseball bat swinging.
Oh no, he's not big anymore.
Not swinging that hard. 15.
No, 15 is gonna miss. He
All right.
just dodges it.
Dodges the first one.
The
He
shield
swings
is
back
probably still
again.
up, too.
Oh, he did.
28.
Yeah, 28. 28 hits.
Jesus.
You go right through the shield and hit him
On
in
a
the
1
chest.
or 2, I reroll damage. That's better. 11, 12, 12.
Insane.
And I'm inspired.
12?
I'm
Okay.
inspired. 12 plus
6 more damage.
18 damage. And he's using his second wind. He's really going at it. He's like flailing. Wah! Whack, whack, whack.
Do you mean your action surge?
My action surge, sorry. That's
There it is.
my action surge. That second wind. Action surge. 24.
Yes.
Alright. 7, 8, 5, 12, no, 13. Yes, 13.
13 is
A lot of damage.
yeah, 13 more. That's a lot.
So he whacks one against the ribs, the next against the shoulder, or he misses one, rib, shoulder. He's continuing to swing. Whack, whack, whack.
All right.
Okay.
Time for some oh shit buttons. All right. He's looking pretty beat up. He looks around for his staff, looking around which way. Val, you're up.
All right. I'm going to. What does Beathoth look like?
She
since
is
she's been-
continuing to, now that the ritual has kind of stopped, is bubbling and twisting, still continuing to become the chaos monster. Osteolax every so often looks at her and he kind of is concerned by
Yeah.
this. This doesn't make him happy.
I'm gonna run under her balcony. I'm gonna be like, "Is this what you wanted, Osteolax? You're turning the one you love into a monster."
He looks up at you and he says, "It's the only way. She's a cleric of Zhao, and that's what Zhao wants. And if that's what she wants, then that's what I want for her."
How you're not even gonna get to be together? She's not gonna be in any condition to accept you after this.
He's going to. Are you gonna do actions on your turn?
One more line of dialogue and I'll make a decision.
Great. I'm sorry. What did you say?
She's not even going to be in any
Oh,
condition to accept you after this.
He just kind of he looks down because that definitely hits him pretty hard with Clarion's words kind of like going around in his head. And he goes, "No, she couldn't have been using me. I couldn't have been used by her." His face darkens.
Is it possible we could still undo it? We could still. I'm gonna hold action after. I'm just gonna keep talking to him.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna do any actions on my turn right now.
Great.
I'm gonna nervously finger the staff that I've picked up because I'm kind of holding it in both hands, nervously.
I'm gonna use another I'm gonna use another legendary action to move closer to where Vel is, so maybe we're like 10 feet apart. And
Okay.
he just kind of looks at you like leaving everyone else. My movement, these legendary actions movement don't provoke attacks of opportunity. just
Okay,
in
that's
case
right.
anyone was wondering.
So just kind of.
It's stolen from the vampire actually.
Oh,
They
that's
can
cool.
move like I think it's just to keep
So he just kind of blurs up like.
to keep
Ish.
keep people moving,
Yeah.
so I don't get totally crunched. He runs up to Vel, so there's maybe about 10 feet of distance. He kind of looks at Vel and he's looking at Beathoff. Jamie, it's your real turn.
Oh, okay. Jamie, I am going to. I'm gonna see him distracted by Vel, and I'm just gonna take this opportunity to shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast! I don't know why Eldritch Blast is the one spell that I always want its name to be said when someone uses it.
Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast.
One is a 22.
That's
One is a
hit.
14.
14 is not.
Okay.
One of them is going to hit him in the back, and the other one is going to fly up into the distance. And
11 damage.
ooh, that's quite a bit.
The blasts are green, by the way, in case anyone was wondering.
Osulax is going to, since there's some distance between everyone and Vel, he is going to, out of his robes, he's going to throw a line of ash and create a wall of fire
Whoa.
that springs up between you guys and him. It's hot on the side facing you.
But not on the side.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
That's how it
Interesting.
works.
Cool. I hadn't read well.
Christine.
Um,
Excuse me. Osulax is going to look at Vel and he goes, do you really think she'll ever love me?
Probably not if she's a screaming chaos monster. Well, maybe, but not like in any permanent sense, but more like the way chaos loves someone. So like not real human or
He
love.
looks down. Is that enough? Christine.
I'm going to. I'm gonna get as close to the fire as I can, and hope that he hears me.
It's pretty. I think it's 10 feet.
Okay.
That I have it right.
Oh, that's a wide wall of fire, 10 feet.
It's a wide wall of fire. It's
Yeah.
actually I should say it's a wall 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Tall.
It's not. No one. It was not on the line of anyone. But it starts to get hot when you get within 10 feet of that side.
Oh.
Okay.
So you start to take.
Yes, you'll take some serious damage if you get that close.
Okay. So I'm gonna go as far as I can without taking any damage.
So that's like just before 10 feet.
Osulax, sometimes we have to do things for those that we love, even if it hurts them. It's part of love. Sometimes you get hurt, and sometimes you have to do the right thing, even if it means hurting yourself in the process.
How are you gonna withhold other action? Rasper.
How hot does this feel?
You
Oh
can
my
go.
God!
If Rasper wants to charge through it, you can charge through it. It'll hurt, but probably not as bad as a lightning bolt.
Rasper, the conversation's just getting so good. Rasper's going to withhold his action until shit goes down, if it does.
And what is he gonna do if it goes down?
He's going to jump through the fire and attack.
Okay. That's a great if-then statement. Vel, you're up.
I'm gonna kind of be nervously looking up at her like, is this still happening?
You're talking to her.
I'm kind of looking back and forth between them and like, Osulax,
I don't even know if I can stop it now. I just blindly did what they said.
oh man, there. Should we do something about it? Effectively, she's probably going to die in a sense if we let her keep going. What do you know about the ritual? Can I dispel it or something?
I just have been. It's chaos magic. It's wild. It's unpredictable.
Oh
As she rides up there, and he says, maybe if you take me down, then it'll stop the ritual. It's tied. You can see that his arms are still like coursing with purple wild magic. Maybe it's tied to my energy. If you kill me, then maybe we can save her.
Kill you? Can't I just like knock you unconscious?
I don't know, but
Oh.
it's if I go unconscious, right, and then she's still transforming, then you know what you have to do.
I knew you weren't a bad guy. Sorry, I'm gonna smack him with the staff.
Great.
Sort of like
Make an attack roll.
what he did to me last session. I'm gonna try and knock him out in the same way. Okay, so strength, huh?
Yeah.
8.
No, it doesn't hurt him. He just like he looks at you because he's like muscular.
Yeah, he's
Right.
And he just like looks at you like like a little disappointed but not surprised. Jamie.
Jamie hears all this because Jamie is fire. You can hear through fire. Jack Black can hear through fire.
If Jack Black can do it, so can you.
here through.
Jamie is going to see all this and know that he has to take Osylex down. So he's going to investigate for any weaknesses that he has.
Okay.
Jamie hones in, preparing. He uses his rogue training to prepare an extra.
Also, Osmodeus, telling him like you should probably kick him in the balls.
Kick him in the balls, Jamie. Clarion.
Christine, let me see those wounds. You gain 15 hit points.
Yes!
Oh man,
Clarion's got the heals.
I love
10
bards.
heals, yeah.
Osylex is just gonna kind of like, he's gonna take a step back and he's just gonna hold his arms out and he's gonna drop the wall of fire. He's gonna end concentration, and he says, "You have to kill me, Rasper. You want to take your ready to action?"
Yeah, let's do this. Rasper was gonna jump through, but just as he is about to, the wall goes down, and he hustles over. He sees Vel. What is Vel doing at this point?
I don't know. I'm still just like shrugging. And,
He has like the step. He's like trying to hit him,
I'm not
knock him out. with
trying
it.
to knock him out and it's just not doing anything.
What's going on here? Are we killing the guy or what?
Did you hear nothing?
Yes. And he like he's gonna try to shock and grasp you, just to piss him off. Yeah, I'm gonna hit.
Is Shine Grasp a electrical?
It is. So
Yes.
you have resistance to it.
So you'll take half.
The stone in your chest glows slightly and absorbs a lot
So
of
3
the
damage.
Okay. Are there any other residual effects?
No. Well, you
Am
can't
I attacking
take reactions.
Because I was gonna jump to the flames and attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he
He does it
he's
first, okay.
using one of his legendary actions.
Great,
To
okay.
touch you and piss you off.
Eye contact.
It kind of sort of tingles, and that's when I'm already carrying my shovel. That's when I just whap, just right in his face.
Ugh.
Knock him out!
Yeah,
Don't
roll.
kill him!
There we go. Ooh, that's low. But I'm whapping again. That was interesting. 20. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
hit.
yeah, 22.
I'm just getting this awesome picture of like, he's right there, Osylex is right there, and Belle's hitting with the pole, and then Rasper's hitting with the shovel. And just like,
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah,
It's like freaking Shaun of the Dead where they're all just getting the zombie with the pool.
It's a good old alley beatdown. Alright, 10 damage.
Okay. You can see that he's starting to get a little woozy, but he's still up. That was Christine.
Oh, I feel really bad about doing this. I'm gonna, I guess, join in the fray.
It's like an ass whooping.
It's all like
26.
happening at once. It's like
Yeah.
wall goes down, like boom, boom.
26.
Yeah, that hits.
12 damage.
So are you dealing? This is important. Lethal or non-lethal? He's gonna go down, but are you trying to kill him or knock him unconscious?
Kill him.
Okay.
He goes down with this?
Yes.
I go up to him, I grasp him on the shoulders, like, I'm so sorry. I just right under the ribs.
Ah!
He falls down to the ground. He starts to bleed out. I'll suspend combat.
I didn't think she had it in there.
Vel drops the staff and kind of like leans over Ostellax.
He's unconscious.
No, we were gonna try and knock him unconscious, and he was gonna stop, and he was gonna be fine.
What's
Beathoth. The energy, I was about to say, the energy from Beathoth starts to like come out of her, and she returns to her mostly human form, except for some of her joints are at the wrong
She's an orc, right?
proportions. No, yeah, I think she's human.
Oh, okay. I thought she was an orc for some reason. Okay.
Maybe I
was just trying to
thought she was human.
make sure I was picturing it
Unless
right
that's
in my head.
no.
Okay. Cool.
She returns to her human form, but some of her joints are just a slightly wrong dimension, and she falls down unconscious. She faints as the energy flows out of her.
Well,
He was gonna be fine. You were just.
I couldn't take
Break
the
his-
risk. I'm sorry.
He wasn't a bad person.
I know. But if we had just knocked him out and it would have continued, we would have had to kill him anyway.
But we might not have had to.
Sometimes you just have to make a call.
Sometimes the ends justify the means.
Could have
Do
been.
not compare me to you. She walks away, wiping the blood off of her sword.
Vel's gonna kind of close his eyes quietly and say some soft words in Elvish.
The market square returns to normal. The dead priests. You see a priestess who was afraid. She kind of comes out and she says, "Will you allow us to collect our dead?"
Yes.
And a few of them come out and they start to mop the stairs and carry the people back into the temple.
Rasper's gonna step over Osteolax's body,
Yeah, I don't let them take Osteolax if they try to take him.
but he's gonna give him a once over and to see if there's any shiny trinkets on him.
Are you gonna let Rasper?
I'm not going to grab.
Oh,
anything.
you're just
I'm
looking.
He's just casing it.
The robes look nice. They have lots of pockets, and there's a lot of. It looks like maybe there's some minor glittery stuff in there.
All right, that's it. I look and I just look up to Vel. So. Vel. So.
So what?
What now?
I don't know. We go back to Arrow. Everybody's happy. Everybody gets to go back to their homes. Good man gets to die.
Happens every day.
If it's all right with all of you, I'd like to take him out to Clarithax. I think she should know.
Okay.
I'll help you.
I'll tell 2 shots to hold the boat.
Thank you.
You guys go to the three of you go to the boat. I take it.
I'll help Vel.
I'm gonna gather
3
yeah,
and 2.
We'll lift him onto a camel.
Okay.
ratio.
Clarion and
Carry this noble
Christine.
soul.
Clarion and Christine go to two shots boat, and Gregor says, "Where's everyone else? Is everyone okay?"
They're fine.
We've defeated Oslax, and They're just dealing with the body.
Two Shots says, "Great, let's get out of here."
We have to wait for them.
Okay.
It won't be long.
How long is long?
I don't remember how long it takes to get out there and back.
I think it's a couple part of a
hours.
day.
It was like half a day to get out there, I think.
Two Shots jumps off his boat and he says, "Well, that's the case. I'm getting a lizard on a stick. Who else wants one?" And Kristoff is like, "Oh, me!" And then he like puts his head down. And then he looks to Raspberry and Christine like.
Oh, Rasper came
another
there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
He looks to Christine. Excuse me.
Go ahead.
He goes off with Two Shots. Meanwhile, after you guys take his body out to Clarithax, are you guys looking for traps on your way down again?
I suppose so.
You remember where
Yeah,
the
we
traps
remember
are.
the old traps.
You step over the traps, and you get about to where the entrance to her lair is.
Hang back for a sec, I guess. I know she didn't want you
Sure.
to bother her as much.
Rasper puts the body down. I'm guessing he's the one that's carrying him in.
Probably.
He sets the body down and walks back into the thing.
Okay. I'm going to walk out into the horde area.
You disturb the coins, and Clarithax is actually in her human form. She's just she's stacking gold on several tables. She's just like counting it and moving it around. And she looks in your direction, and she comes in. She says, "Ah, the Exaltus Populi. I was hoping you would come and see me again."
Hi, Clarithax. I just thought you should know, we dealt with the Osteolax issue, and despite my best efforts, he did not make it. My friends are outside. Is it okay if they come in too?
No. No, I've had quite enough dealings with mortals recently. And now you're telling me that Osteolax is
I thought
dead?
you might want to help me put him to rest. At least he deserves at least that much.
Do you have his staff?
Yeah, I've taken that with me.
She looks. She says, "Bring him in. We'll
Okay.
give him a." She kind of smiles. Elvish funeral. And smoke comes out her nose.
Thought you'd be good for that. I guess I'm going to levitate him in.
Great.
Since I can't bring those guys.
That's
in
perfect.
with me.
You levitate him and you push him in. And she says, "Put him over in the fireplace."
Okay.
Is there anything else valuable on him? Anything that shouldn't be roasted? Smoke comes out her nose, or out of her
Well-
mouth as she says roasted.
I suppose his earthly possessions should be stripped off of him for the funeral anyway. And maybe I could wear his cloak in remembrance of him.
Sounds fair to me.
Oh.
You guys
Yeah.
take him off, and you guys can hear like this conversation echoing through the chamber. You don't. You find maybe a few healing potions on him.
Okay.
2 potions of healing that he just never chose to use, and you put him in the large fireplace, and she says, "Well, do the people say anything for orcs?"
They do for this one. And I'm going to say the same words I said for Davon when we burned him. And, yeah.
She lights the body on fire, and it is still levitating.
It's like a
So
marshmallow.
it burns
How
up.
does she light it on fire?
She
She can use
fire
her breath
comes out of her
weapon
mouth.
in human form.
Alright,
too.
I was asking if she did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want her to do that.
Yeah, she uses her breath weapon in human form. It's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
And she says, "So what will you do now, Exaltus Populi? But return to the homeland?"
I'm not sure. I'll probably go back to Arrow at least at first to make sure that everybody settles back in, but then it might be time for me to go back finally.
Well, I'll keep tabs on you, Exaltus Populi. We'll see each other again.
I hope so, Clarithax.
We have thousands of years.
Apparently we do. Even me now.
And she walks back to her coins and she starts counting them again. She says, "You can show yourself out."
Thank you. And yeah, I'm gonna gather up all of his things and.
Vel doesn't see this, but she looks over her shoulder as he leaves, and you gather his things and you guys walk out. You return to town at about sunset. Two Shots gets the boat working with some help from a very eager Kristoff, who's very happy to learn and show his skills at boat doing that he's learned on the way over here. Boating, sailing.
Boatsmanship.
And as you guys leave the city of Nod and the collapsed pyramid and the sunset, you make sail for Aeron. Gregory, Christine comes and sits next to you.
Boats.
Vel is sad. Are you wearing the long red coat?
It's like a little, it's like too broad for him, but also a little short on him. So.
And now he's crying and throwing up over his side.
Don't look at me.
Gregory sits next to Christine, and he says, "So, is he going to be okay?"
I don't know. I hope so. I had to make a call.
No, I think you did the right thing. I absolutely do.
Why do I
You
feel
couldn't have let. He was a loose cannon, and you didn't know what would happen if the ritual hadn't stopped.
We need to go to Easter.
Okay. How
Back,
come?
do you know a man by the name of Talk? A
Talk.
merchant?
Shang Talk? Spice?
Yeah.
Dragon Spice?
He was the one who initially took us.
Right.
And when he was dying, he gave me this, and I show him the rod with the stripes.
And is that something that belongs to Easter?
I'm not sure. He just said, well, I think he wants me to kill Easter.
That's a big deal, Christine.
I know.
Are you sure? And why would you kill Easter for this guy? I mean, he's your lord. You're sworn to uphold him. I mean, my father would be very happy if you did.
It couldn't hurt if I just go there and, hit this button on it, right?
I don't know. That's a question for your wizard friend over there once he cleans the barf.
I hate boats.
It'll be okay. He pats you on your new armor. Kristoff is sitting next to Rasper, and he says, "So I hope that things are as orderly as you left them. I tried to do a very good job to keep everything in order before I left."
Good job, Kristoff. I wouldn't have trusted anyone more. And he leans over and says, "I mean that. I trust no one except you."
And Kristoff doesn't get the subtext, and he's just beaming.
Oh, that's my favorite thing.
Is the Procurator still with us?
Yeah. Are you wearing his hat?
Yes.
I thought so. The Procurer looks over at you and he says, "Why have you not activated the hat?"
What?
I didn't know that it could be activated.
Oh, Well, yes. It is a cloaking mechanism. It allows you to change your appearance. You call it a hat of disguise.
Oh my god!
Is there just a big button on the side of the hat?
Disguise arrow.
No, it's a hat of disguise.
I know.
It can have a button if you'd like.
I just
but,
thought that would
be very procure.
Yeah.
You may keep it. I will requisition for another when I return home to my plane.
Well, in the meantime,
Did our slave friend end up coming with us?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Angzi?
mhm.
Okay, good. Just checking.
He and Jamie are sitting together. We'll talk to them in a minute.
Perfect.
in the meantime, do you know any good riddles?
Negative. Riddling. I do have a riddle. And then he starts spitting out a very complex math problem, like calculus.
Like a man gets on a train at 7 a.m.
Plane of law riddle.
A unit arrives at a train traveling across the plane of law. He starts riddling that out, and Clarion kind of like, oh god, then starts to like maybe take it down on a pen. But yeah, you can activate your hat of disguise. Jamie, you're sitting next to
Yes.
our friend
Angzi.
Angzi.
And we're just sitting on a bench.
Look, he's watching the city as it goes away.
Right, we're both just watching the city as it goes away. But in Angzi's head, I'm saying, hello. You know me. I'm sitting right next to you. Don't be afraid.
He, I guess, thinks back and he says, "Am I doing this right?"
Yes, you are doing it right.
Oh, interesting. How is it that you can speak to me in my head?
Well, I've become awakened. Thusly, I can do things of such nature. I don't need to. I'm not bound by the speech patterns of normal people anymore.
I see. Well, my name is Angzi. I am from the Broken Kingdoms.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to finally meet you, Angzi. My name is Jamie. We don't shake hands or anything.
Okay.
I'm so glad that you're here with us.
Thank you. It's good to be out. And where are we headed?
We're headed to my home.
And where is that?
Well, we're from Aeron. It's a lovely place. I think you'll really enjoy it.
He like visibly goes, "Ugh. All I want to do is to return home to the Broken Kingdoms." And now we are heading to the opposite side of the world. I assume once I'm out of these chains, I'll be free to go.
Of course, absolutely.
He like looks at you, and he says, "I'll hold you to that, Jamie. Whatever."
But Angzi, I need to ask a favor of you.
Okay.
That sword of yours is so pretty.
Oh,
I was hoping if I could just help you clean it for about an hour.
Awesome.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you so much. I grab it very gingerly, very nicely. I'll be down in the cargo area where all the cleaning supplies are.
The whole.
He says, I will go with you. I'll just to watch.
Fine.
You guys go down to the hold. As you do, we have a sweeping camera motion as the sun starts to set. As we sail back towards Aeron, leaving the last little tiny bit of nod as it fades into the distance. We'll call it a day. Questions, comments, concerns. That was,
Yeah.
Jamie got his powers.
Yay!
Good episode.
It's been a whole 12 episodes or something, or 10 episodes.
It has been quite a few.
It's been a long
How does it feel
time.
having your powers back?
I'm effective again. It's so nice to actually not I can just, if I don't have anything to do or that I feel that I can do, I can just shoot something. It's like I have that default again. It's very nice to have.
Yeah, props for putting up with basically being
Yeah.
a warlock without magic.
Yeah,
for
I was
so
gonna
long.
s-
Like,
I was-
thank you so much for being.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna ask, like, having now gone through the arc of not having powers, would you go, like, if we could go back to the beginning of the season and been like, hey, we can just give you powers back, because I know we were talking about doing that. Would you prefer just to have powers from the start, or do you like sort of the arc that we did with it?
Oh, I definitely prefer this way.
Okay.
Absolutely, just because it allows so much more creativity to be implemented by me. Because they always say limitation breeds creativity. You know, so it's like because now I have these defaults now, but now I have the idea in my head that I can use them more creatively, where I can go like I used to have to be. Oh crap! I don't have any powers or anything. I'm not gonna shoot Bone Bracelet because Rasper and Christine are blocking my way. What can I do? Oh crap! I'm going to just do something now.
So now you can figure out how to do that with magic.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
Questions, comments, concerns, everyone else?
The Procurer. I didn't see that coming.
No,
Yeah.
Procurer.
I was expecting maybe Gregory to turn up looking for Christine at some point, but I was not expecting the Procurer to be with him.
I thought we were gonna use the Procurer to find Ocelox. Like, hey,
Oh, that'd have been.
can you go
Yeah.
find an Ocelox for us?
Oh, I should mention that after the Procurer tells the riddle, he walks to the center of the ship and he just like goes teleporting home in 3, 2, and then just like blasts off home.
like rockets, like
No, just his bubble thing, the
Like,
same way he
okay.
comes.
Terminator.
Plane of law
Terminator's
bubbles.
Yeah,
out.
he Terminators out.
Does it take part of the ship?
Back to the plane of law.
He takes like the circle of the ship he was.
No, but the 2 shots looks really nervous as it happens. Yeah, Procurer's back.
Procure.
I love Kristoff.
This is the first time we've really gotten to play, like, we've done some Twitter stuff, but like Kristoff, Rasper.
Yeah, you really haven't seen like any of that interaction or the relationship that would have developed over a couple of
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, now that we're going back to Arrow, I'm kind of looking forward to that. So we can actually see some of the relationships and. Like Merrington is kind of mostly rebuilt or a lot. Like,
Yeah, no, there's
so-
a like the castle is functioning and there's a garrison and the town's being rebuilt. It'll be fun to see that because we haven't seen it post 50 Shades of Grey.
That's
Yeah.
right. That was the last time we were there. Did we just let Garay go again? That's right.
Yes.
We did.
Yes, Garay's out in the world, but Ocelox is not.
Yeah.
And Rasper's
I'm
not
sorry.
okay with
No.
that.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
no.
made a call.
No.
You made
Oh,
an
you made a
excellent
good call.
story
It's
call.
a character decision.
And I'm not. That's even if Vel's yelling at Christine, I'm not like upset.
I
with your
actually
decision
rolled
at all.
I rolled his saves, right? Because you got him down to exactly 0. I rolled for his saves, and I rolled 2 fails, then 2 passes, and then a fail.
Okay, so we would have died either way.
Well, no,
If you had done non-lethal damage to him, he would have just.
he would have been unconscious.
Okay.
But
Do you think that will, like that difficult decision will help?
Now,
Well, I think
Now
there's a maturity in that.
Yeah.
Right?
totally. Now that we're past it, would knocking him out have stopped it, or did he need to die?
yeah, why not? I'll tell you guys. If
Alright,
you had knocked him out, Beathoth would have died,
Oh, okay.
And that
and she
probably
would have
would've been
exploded,
worse.
and he would have been alive.
Oh, damn.
But
I
you
think
killed
that's
him,
worse
so
in a way.
Beathoth is alive.
Him being alive?
I think he would
him-
have been so
He
heartbroken
would've
that
killed
she had
himself.
died. He would have
I mean,
killed
like-
himself.
Yeah,
He might
that's
have.
fair.
Yeah.
Whatever. Vel's got a new
No, I
coat.
think
That's
I think
cool.
she was a conniving.
Belle's got a coat.
Finally.
yeah. I loved how like Vel got mad loot off of that boss, but at the same time it was very like driven, like to where as a tribute.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah.
we gonna talk. We got to figure out because I did not intend for you to get the staff.
Oh, really?
So we got to talk about
Okay.
how we want to handle that.
Yeah, we'll talk
I don't
about
mind
that.
letting you have it, but it's
Okay,
just
I mean-
it's just scary shit. We got to talk as a group about it.
Okay.
I love.
Yeah, it's actually a staff of power.
It's well, we'll see.
Okay.
I don't want to say what
We
it
might-
is
We might
in
tone
case
it
we
down.
change it.
All right, cool.
I love how like at the start of the season we were like we're best friends, we saved the world, blah blah, and now at this point we're like.
We're very divided.
Like Christine hates Rasper, everyone's afraid of Clarion. Vel hates Rasper and Christine at this point, and like
As much as Vel hates anyone.
yeah, exactly. And then like everyone's freaked out by
Jamie.
now
Yeah.
because all of a sudden he went from like being this most sane person to being this madman who's
Not
making-
Rasper.
Not Rasper.
Rasper understands what it's like to gain power suddenly. Maybe not personally, but he's seen it before.
So I just love. But my point is like I just love all like the breaking of the relationships.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah,
but it also strengthens them.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Was it the first time Christine actually like murdered someone
I mean,
in like cold blood?
yeah.
Probably,
I think she's killed people
she's
before.
like-
but in like,
Yeah,
but
people
like
kill
not in
people,
the
but-
heat of
but
combat. Like
some
that was
of
like
that-
a.
Yeah, this was
This was a
a
very
big.
deliberate
Yeah.
decision.
Yeah.
And it's really like like Rasper's comment to her, like that was the first time she's talked to him in days. Like since we talked at the inn, that's the first time she has directly said anything to
I
him.
noticed that. I
Yeah.
noticed the last couple you've been like talking to Jamie before you'll talk to Rasper.
Oh, I just have completely. He'll be talking to me. It's like I'm not even gonna acknowledge you, like because she is, she's only 22. She is slightly childish still,
Yeah.
in her own way. It's like I'm just not gonna talk to you. I'm mad at you. I'm not gonna talk to you. But like she's now that she has Gregory and all this, and she's going home. I think that there's a lot of kind of soul searching.
Yeah, there's
for
gonna be
her.
a lot of forgiveness that's gonna happen on the boat ride.
How long
or-
is the trip over?
It's like a week, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was ready to.
So let's do. Do we want a session on the boat? I have some flexibility in sessions here for what we want to do in Arrow. I wasn't sure how this would all the cards would fall,
I really know.
so I didn't plan.
We
Yeah.
could just skip to Arrow, I guess. I'm fine
I was
either
gonna
way.
have you guys land at Port in Merrington.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Unless we want to visit Half Breed Island. No,
No.
we want to do Half Breed Island and a Heroes. Maybe we'll do a Heroes next week for Half Breed Island
it's a
to
great
kind of
idea.
break up this and the next one.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
could be fun.
that could be fun.
Heroes of Half Breed Island.
I'm so happy.
We'll end it at that. Thanks everyone for watching. This was a great, intense session. Check out Threshold Moonlight. Check out Let's Roll. Follow us on Twitter. We'll put all the links to all that good stuff down there. Comment. Tell us what you think. Would you have killed Osculax? Do you think that we made the right call? What are you hoping to see us do in Aeron? What do you think is going to happen with Easterton? I love the fan speculation because it's fun. So thanks for watching Threshold. We will see you next Monday, and I will see you tomorrow for Afterward.